Hey YouTubers. So today I'm doing a table. I'm going to do another butterfly table. And I'm just going to go ahead and start getting the first layer done. And the first layer is very important because you want it to be clear. You want it to be good so you can see the butterfly garden that's going to be in it. So you have to make sure you have everything done just right. And then after the first layer is done, you can play around with it some, but like I said, the first layer is the most important. That's where you want it to be bubble free and you want it to be nice and clear. I'm using Bee Spawn because Bee Spawn has been a really good resin for me. Use it all up. This actually ended up being a bigger mold than I thought it was going to be. So it's taking more resin than I first anticipated. Now, what I do, I know some of you have probably seen others that say, oh, they don't scrape the inside, but I use every last bit of resin that I can because resin's not cheap, especially if you get the good stuff. And why would you waste any? I just can't believe them. I don't waste money if I can help it. Although I've done some projects where they haven't turned out good and then I was like, oh, I just wasted money. But I didn't waste it on purpose. So my first layer, okay, now what we'll do is we'll take the tool and whatever tool you choose to use. I like this one. It was honestly one of my scrapbooking tools. And I go around the edge to make sure that I don't have any bubbles. However, if I get bubbles right here around the edge, that's at least easier when it comes time for me to do the cleanup. I see some bubbles right here. Bubbles are not your friend. Because when they dissipate, you're left with holes and a mess. Okay, my blower. That bubble right there. Good. Get hot. See a little piece of trash in there, so you see about getting it out. If no matter how clean you try to be and how you want to have your workspace, you know, just right, something can still find its way in your project. Could be up underneath it because this is so clear and so good. All right, reflame it just a tad. Oh, I see bubbles right there. Oops. That's not good. You don't want to do that if you can help it. that means that I cannot flame anymore because it's already setting up. And I'm sure there's some other technical terms. I've only been in resin for 4 months, so I don't know all the terms you're supposed to use. I just know that some things work and some things don't, and when it starts getting to a certain setup point, I have to let it go and do its thing. There, it's 2 bubbles right there. Good. And I'll sit here with it for a little while just to make sure that no bubbles come up in the middle of my project. And ruin it. Yeah, it's starting to get too thick now. But I still see another bubble. This project is way bigger than I thought. It has 42 ounces just in the bottom layer. I was thinking, oh, I'm making way too much. I'm gonna have so much left over to be able to do other stuff. I was wrong. It is not way too much, and I will not have it. I will not have any to make other projects with. This is it. So the important thing is not to do a bunch of projects all at one time because you think you can. If you have something big like this, you just concentrate on it. Probably all the heat I'm going to be able to do. I still see that one bubble right there that it did not get. Oh man. Oops. Ugh. All right, let's go through a few things really quick.